Hey, hey. Guess who's back? Guess who's Bizak? Still, woo! Yes. You know what this is. Yeah, I said that with Black Caesar. 2026 edition. Here's the thing. We took time off to record. I was in record mode and both podcasts was put to the side. We didn't do either one. What episodes were recorded, we didn't even finish mixing down, editing, or anything. We just was like, went into this. So I don't even know what number this is. What we will do is we will put this out first. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna just be like, yo, boom. Anyway, yeah, man. But we here. And the thing is, I am here in a bad way. Not like I'm messed up or anything, but I'm how am I gonna say this? I'm not doing any comments and questions from last year. So hopefully now, and it might take a while for anybody to even find this. We're gonna post some stuff about it, but thank y'all for rocking. For the few people who have been, it's like I think there's a loyal listeners of 5. Thank you 5 people for listening. But we're back, and what I bring to you is criticism. It's Wednesday night. We just finished the show. We just finished listening. I did a whole hour of Prince. The second half, we went slow jam route. I probably should have went the whole slow jam route in general, but it was dope. And a lot of it is what made me think about doing Prince. I was thinking about doing Prince earlier this week. It really hit home to do Prince because on my timeline, on all the social media stuff that I do, Suno, right? That's the AI. Suno is the AI program, and Reasons is a music making software also. I've been bombarded with that advertisement on my social media thing. And the thing is, I usually just keep going past it. I don't even let it play. I let it play out of curiosity with 2 individuals. There was a guy who was like, he does the song and he's like, yeah, man. And then he hummed his song. He said his song. He did his song. And then he put his song as a sample. He sped it up, gave it the chipmunk vibe. And I'm like, then he made a beat. Or he didn't make a beat. He let AI make a beat and inserted that into the sample. I'm lost on that. Hold on. You made it a certain way to then sample it. So I was totally flabbergasted by that. And then the next thing was a chick who was like, she played a piano riff and she put it through the Suno. And Suno sped it up a little bit, gave it a little more excitement. And she's like, look, oh my God. And then she hummed the melody and then wrote the lyrics out. And then Suno made and they put it in my voice. Oh my God. I'm playing with you. This is really what happened. I am going to make it a thing on this show once a month that we have a segment dedicated to bad advertisement for music. A piece of me has to. And again, what was crazy was this plays and she's like, yo. And on my Instagram, I go to the comments for both of these artists and everybody's like, yeah, son, yeah, thumbs up. Ooh, that's cool, that's crazy, that's creative. I happened to go on Facebook yesterday morning and both of those joints popped up again. So I'm like, yo, they love them over there in Instagram. Well, I wonder what they saying about them over here on Facebook. Torn apart. And they were torn apart on Facebook. Torn apart. Like, dude, this is for people who want to do music but don't know how to do music. And you see if some pushback. Oh man, y'all just old school haters. Everybody can't come up with melodies and run. But then they don't do music. If you can't creatively think of lyrics or a melody, don't do music. Ta-da. Then this isn't for you. You might not love the creating, because you're not creating music. You went and now I'll put it in this style, and boom, you have it. You didn't create anything. And for the one chick, she's like, I came up with the melody, and the one guy, and the guy, he sings it. But he's just saying it's no melody. He just sings it. Then he's like, and put it in this way, and then again, don't know if Suno even really does all that. But the point is, it sounds less creative. It's like people who just want to be part of something, and they're like, look what I did, and it's like, but you really didn't do it. On Facebook, people are letting them know, like, maybe this music thing ain't for you. Because I even added my 2 cents to the chick with the piano. I'm like, you could have did that. You could have put a little more life in playing the keys. You could have, you know what I mean, played different, because that's all. Like, it even played the riff in different keys that made it feel more up tempo and brighter and more. Because she's just manana or anything. She's just doom 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 doom. And then I put it in a thing, and I'm like, I wanted to have a little more up tempo to it, and then, oh my God, yay! It's like, you could have did that. You really let the computer do what you could have just done. What are we doing right now? Like, I don't even know if that's laziness. That is, I don't even know if you're trying to sell this software, but the average person who watched and listened to what you did, the average person who understands an artist can take a fast song and completely slow it down by playing it at a slower pace. They can speed it up by playing it at a faster pace. They can take a sad song and make it feel exciting by making the music feel exciting and vibrant and partyish. You threw it in the thing and it put some pizzazz on it, and you're like, oh my God, thumbs up. You could have did that, yo. What are you doing? What are you doing, yo? But I'm saying, anyway, like I said, once a month, we have to get into doing this. Once, just a segment, just a quick, like, by the way, this is more stupid stuff. There was the guy on Reason. There was a guy on Reason. He's like, he makes a fake drum beat. I don't even think he really did that. I'm playing. I think he just boom, boom, bloop, 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 and then I let it sink, and it made an actual real drum pattern. Then he's like, and then I take these chords and I drag and I drop and I go, this is the kind of, and I see what's, and I might be, like, again, when we get to the critique, and I might be misquoting him, but I think he said he drags and drops till he finds the thing that he thinks sounds good. Then you're not a musician. You're not thinking of the melody. You're just, that sounds great. Okay, let's go with that. It's doing the work for you. You didn't do the work. And again, on the gram, they loving it. Oh my God, that's so cool. That's so. Oh my God, yeah, I've been doing that with Reasons too. All y'all are cornballs. All of y'all dudes is cornballs. No, son, no. That's not making music. Sorry. You know what I mean? I'm not even gonna give you that's just add water pancakes. That's not even just add water pancakes, because you still gotta stir. You still gotta put it in the pan. You still gotta, flip it over. No. This is clearly microwave food. Oh man, I don't feel like cooking tonight. What cooking do? You just crack the joint open in the microwave. Bloop bloop. Give it a few seconds and crack it back open. Open the door and go in. What cooking? What are you? What? You ain't got enough time to sit there for a couple of minutes and wait for your food to heat up? Dog, you gonna starve. That's the kind of mentality I get when I hear people go, oh my God, man, listen to what I made. Like, like, no, you didn't make anything. That was pre-made for you. And you went, I don't like this version, but this one sounds better. This one sounds better than the last one, so I'm gonna go with this one. That's frozen food, son. That is frozen food. That is when you go out here and you buy the burgers in the bag. Remember, you used to go to the corner store. They had the burgers in the bag. You pop the bag in the microwave at your crib or at the store. Boop, and then you crack it open. You like, yeah, son. And again, there's gonna be somebody that goes, I don't even feel like going over there to the store and grabbing one of them joints and putting it in the microwave, man. I don't feel like cooking tonight. That's not cooking. That's eating. That's not cooking. I don't feel like ordering nothing to be delivered. Man, I don't feel like cooking nothing tonight. Again, not cooking. That is eating. You dudes aren't creating music. You're trying to figure like I don't even know what that is. Like, because I guess when you rhyme or whatever, and then some of these people are letting AI come up with the rhymes for them and everything. So now you got the AI writing for you. And then you might not even AI. This is my voice. Hey, ICBD. I be coming through the street. One day I will be the person of, you know what I'm saying, significance and importance to be recognized by the established world. And you have my voice now? Now, take those bars that you wrote and put it together. And now all I have to do is sit around and memorize it. And I'm an artist with my AI beat, my AI vocals for my AI written rap. Ta da! And as I say this, there is going to be someone who hears this and goes, "See, that's a hater, son. Y'all just can't, dude." Yes, I'm a hater. I'm a hater of. You should not be allowed to be part of the. You cannot be part of the music community if you're missing the one element that matters: creativity. There are a bunch of people who can't write a song, who can't sing to save their life, but their pen game is ridiculous. Then they give it to somebody else. There's a matter of fact, there is a clip of Aretha Franklin's sister coming up with "No Way." Ain't no way. And Aretha's at the piano and she's playing keys. This woman doesn't know how to, this woman can't read music. Aretha Franklin's sister cannot read music, but she knows what she wants to hear. She's like, no, 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 over here, play it differently. Okay, okay, keep some of that, but then switch it right here. And on the side, there's two other people trying to figure out where they would bring the strings in and what they would see. That is a collaborative effort. This woman has the song in her head. They're trying to help her bring it out and flesh it out. That is creativity. She might not have the vocals for it. She might not know how to write music. She knows what she wants to hear. That is not what you guys are doing with this Suno. You see what I'm saying? These are two different things. You're going, I mumbled something, I mumbled a melody, then I wrote out like some lyrics, and then I said, Suno, make that for me. In a certain pattern. I want it to be country. I don't think that sounds like good. Hey, can you make it R&B? Give me alternative punk. There we go. I think that sounds better than the first two. No, that's not the same thing as what Aretha Franklin and her sister and a room full of other musicians are doing. That's not the same thing. She has the song in her head. The lyrics are written out. She knows what she wants to hear. There and then somebody go, and then I'm gonna do this right here. Oh my God, yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, do that, do that. Okay, okay, yeah, yeah. But we gonna keep these keys though. Oh no, no, ma'am, that is beautiful. That's what you hear in your head. Yeah, keep that. I'm saying on top of that, then you bring in these strings real quick, and you bring in the horn section. Boom, you hear that? Can you hear that? Okay, yeah, but that ain't gonna be in the whole thing, right? Cause I don't want it to over. I want this right here. Boom, boom, doom, 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 boom. I want that kind of in this piece too. Ain't no way to love me. Doom, boom, boom. I want that. Okay, I got you. You making your record on Suno is not what that is. You know what I'm saying? You're going, I mumble something, and then I pick now what I think sounds better to me. You had no idea of where to go with that record. Those aren't the same thing. She has the song in her head. And that's the thing. They keep trying to tell you, if you have the song in your head, but these people don't. If you're going, and then I want to make it, I think it sounds like, how would it sound if it was Kevin Costner? It is noted when Whitney Houston was doing the Dolly Parton cover, "I Will Always Love You." Kevin Costner fought to let it be a cappella, and David Foster and other people were like, I don't think that's a thing, son. We don't do that. What are you talking about? This is about to be pop. This is about to be a pop classic. We can't do that. I don't think that's what we doing. We ain't doing that. And then to drop it off. and then just had a, and then all of a sudden, and boom, and I, no, 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 no. I don't. Who let the actor in the room? No, son. When we ask you how to act or something, then you can come back. No, 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 no. You're a movie director and an actor. I'm a music producer, and we're in a room full of other musicians and great musical geniuses. Guess what? Kevin Costner had that in his head. Apparently, maybe Whitney was like, yeah, okay, yeah, let's try that out. Because I think that'll sound cool too. Let's do something different with it. Boom. David Foster says it himself. He was like, yo, he was wrong. That joint was. We know what it is, right? We know what it is with that Whitney Houston song. Kevin Costner heard it. He was like, nah, son, take that music out. Let that joint go a cappella first. These people doing these Suno joints, they ain't even got that. They're not part of the same music community. They're not part of the same music community. Kevin Costner gets how they say invited to the cookout. Kevin Costner is invited to the studio session. Hey, call your mans up and see if you want to come to this one. He gets the call, son. Hey, what you doing? Right now, I am directing a movie. We're looking at dailies. Why? What's going on? Hey, we in the studio right now, and you did such a great job with that Whitney joint. Can you come through? Dog, I'm in a whole nother country looking at dailies. What are you doing? I can't just get up and go from my movie. What are you talking about, bro? I'm just saying. I mean, that I had a hand in that joint. I'm co-starring with her. I'm like, yo, I knew the Dolly Parton song. I'm like, if y'all gonna go all out like this and really make such a drastic change in the whole soundscape, why don't we do it like this? Word. Okay, you was right. Okay, yeah. All right, work on your movie thing, dailies. I don't know what a dailies is. I know you don't, because guess what? I'm a director. This is my field now. And you up here calling me and trying to tell me what I can and can't do on my thing. Go ahead, yo. Do your music thing. And let me know what the song is, and I'll tell you if I like it. Would you change some stuff? I'm not doing all that. Y'all ain't. I don't even think did Kevin Costner even get paid for his insight on the Whitney joint? Was he credited? Is there a crediting somewhere like arrangements by Kevin Costner? You know what I'm saying? But that's music, son. They don't even have an idea. They're just happy to play with technology and go, look what I can do. Nah. You Suno people, you Reason people, you AI people, you're not in the same chamber, category, caliber, lane. You know what I'm saying? Conversation with someone who thinks music, who thinks creativity, who on the whim goes, oh, maybe I should switch that up and come with this way. Maybe, you know what, if I add this piece in the background, or I take this out here, or we stop here, and then you let the guitar riff play. Then the bass comes in. Then you do the trip up on the drum. Stop. Boom. Ding 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 ding. Boom. That's yeah. Okay. AI ain't gonna give you that. So what are y'all talking about? Y'all are not in the same conversation with real artists. And that's all I'm saying. We are going to take once a month to talk trash about these people. That's all I'm saying. We need to. We need to, because somebody needs to break these people's hearts because they're not musicians. Anyway, we're back. And like I said, what we're going to do, matter of fact, I'm going to state it here. We're not even going to be weekly anymore. We're going to be bi-weekly. Um, that gives me a chance to really play catch up, because we still have those old episodes that need to be put out. This is what we doing. This is what we get down with. Thank y'all for rocking with me. We are here. Yeah, I said that with Black Caesar. Every play's gonna get the same ending. They say you only live once. That is a lie. You only die once. So anytime that your God allows you to get out here and continue your journey, please, please, please show the world the best version of you. Even you people out here making these AI music, try to work out some sort of real creativity to feel like it's yours, and show the world the best version of it. Y'all be safe. Peace.
This is a Soul of Art presentation.